One of the things that I, as a journalist, have been trying to ascertain is how many people actually died on Union Island
Okay.
as a direct result of Hurricane Beryl. Do you have that information and their
Yes.
names even?
I don't know all the names, but it's a total of five
Five people
persons.
in Union
Five
Island.
persons after Beryl just passed who had died.
You spoke about people dying of stroke and whatever. I don't know if you have any empirical evidence, but do you get a sense that more people are dying in Union Island?
Well, yes. Just 2 weeks ago, my neighbors, they live opposite each other. The first one had a stroke, which a few days after she died. And the second one, days after, she had a stroke. She is, I've heard just today, she's recovering. She's out of the hospital, thank God. But those are the things that's happening. And then a few days after, another gentleman who was in one of the shelters, I mean, he's broken. His business is no more. His home is no more. He was in a shelter of which the shelter wanted to, was a church. And that church wanted to repair the building. And so they were trying to get him to go to another shelter, him and others. And we had delayed that because to move him from one shelter to another, that didn't seem right. And so we had delayed it, and he has since passed. He suffered a stroke as well and died.
And why do you think that these strokes are directly linked to Beryl?
It could be the stress, the stress itself. There may be other factors of which we are still looking into.
I'm also sorry for the poor. I know people who are stressed. They died with the stress, trying to get a roof over their head, or trying to get them to fix up a little part of the house so they could stay. Because there's some people who are telling you they are not leaving and they want to live and live in union and live at least comfortably enough. They may not be able to put back the house as it was before, but if they get something, if it is done, then, you know.
How stressful has this been for you to be in this every day for 6 months? And
Very stressful. Sometime, at one time, it's cry, I want to cry, but I can't cry. I can't get the tears to come out. You understand? Just sit down and think about this. I don't know.
are you saying that you actually think that you would feel better if you were able to bring yourself to cry?
Yeah, but I didn't cry.
Have you thought of maybe seeking some professional help, like speaking to a counselor or anything like that?
Not really, no. I talked to my mother and my wife and, my father, and I have one or two friends that I talk to. But we all talk about the same thing practically every day. Whenever we get the chance, we meet up here. We talk about this. Sometimes we even laugh at certain situation, but it's not just laughing at what happened, but you're just laughing because you just can't believe what just take place. Up to this day, I still don't believe.
There's some people who might be waiting for their roofs to be put back on, and they're saying, "Well, at least you're better than them. You're better than us. Your roof is back on."
Well, no, because I just went on, I think last month, just finished last month. Yeah, last month. And before that, it had few people get the roof on before. And I would have said the same thing to them, but it make a difference to now.
Are you saying that I mean, when they had their roof on, you were probably thinking that way.
Yes,
But now
same
that you
thing.
get your roof on, you see it differently.
Yes.
It's not been easy without a roof on your head. And we put some tarpaulin, but sometimes when the rain come, it shift them and they get way out, so the water keeps seeping in. And you have to shift from side to side. But for me, we taking it easy one day at a time. But we can see that progress I'm making.
But you're still waiting
I'm still waiting.
for your house to be repaired.
Yeah.
Are you happy? You said you see progress is being made. Are you happy with the progress that you're seeing so far?
So far, I'm happy with it. True, I'm really happy with it.
Have you spoken to like maybe the contractors or the coordinators to get
Yeah.
a sense of when your house would be repaired?
Well, mine will be in January. The material is there on the ground already.
Some of the people that we spoke to, they've expressed some displeasure with the pace at which things are
Yeah,
going.
some of them are. At first, it was very slow. Sometimes because we went for some galvanized to put on our roof, and then they said they have all kind of dispute. They didn't give us, and then they said a guy, Waste or what his name is, take over. So things have been moving since that guy take over. So I'm happy with the progress that is happening now than before he take over.
One of the things that is often overlooked in situations like this is the psychological impact on
Yes.
people.
Yes.
I know you might not be a trained mental health professional, but what sense are you getting from people?
Well, one of the things that I am is a certified counselor from university. I don't practice here, but I'm certified from university. Now, here on the island, you have a lot of folks who are still traumatized. They are a little bit frustrated because they believe that things should be moving a little faster than they are. People are not used to being in these conditions, of course, and having to be in this condition, especially now where they don't have a roof over their head and they have tarpaulins. Those tarpaulins keep ripping, and as the rain comes, it's like all over again. So a lot of folks, they're taking it hard. We expect to have more persons dying simply because they are giving up. We have several persons who would have had strokes. We believe it's because of the stress. And so we expect to see more of that. What I try to do is to try to bring hope to the people, let them know, look, there'll be a better tomorrow. We just have to work together and we will get there. It may take a little time, but we will get there together. I have neglected trying to bring my home back to where it should be, simply because I'm focused on trying to help others to get there. And so they see me not being ahead of them, and they feel that I'm still in it with them, and we're there together.
And you think that's important?
Very much so. Very much so. It would be wrong of me to try to outdo others and speak from a platform where I'm better than them.
So what do you think should be done? You've highlighted a number of grievances. What do
In
you
the
think
first
should be done?
place, the issuing passes in St. Vincent for people to come to the Grenadines. There should be someone from Union Island there to make sure that people who are coming down here have some reason for coming down here. Sometimes when the boat come, it's full of people from the mainland. I ain't saying they can't come. This is St. Vincent just the same. What they're coming for? When they come down, they're going back up with boxes and different things. Some just come, they're spending time, they're camping out, and they're doing what they want.
You sound a little angry. Is that a correct reading of your emotions?
No, this is just normal. I ain't angry. The problem is the things that is going on, I don't like it. You have people who ain't want to say nothing. It's not that I don't care. I care a lot. But the problem is the people are not getting what they're supposed to get. A lot of people from Union Islands in St. Vincent, you put them up in hotel guest houses. What is the sense it make? The roofs and houses need to be fixed. Things should go faster than this. It should have gone faster than this, but instead of that, everybody is not the same. There's certain things I want to say, I don't want to say it. Because you're recording me. You understand?
All right, thank you all the same for talking to me. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much, myself.
First of all, they need to come down and, look around and see what's really going on and try to help out the people and try to give out some material so people could at least put back on a roof over their head.
Are you saying that give you the material and you would do the work?
Yeah, well, at least, yeah, because I just do tiles work and I young enough to at least go and help myself still, I just need just a little bit of the material because I alone, the money ain't really up right now to say, So I have me to see about, I have kids to see about, so most of my money goes to my kids and them right now.